Yeah, frame yourself up. Your audio also just cut out. Okay, so we can get back to more wrestling stuff, but so you leave WWE, you're very passionate and like you are a all-in kind of guy when you're committed to doing something. So
Yes.
of course that brings us to something that nobody ever does. People say they want to do it. You put in the hard work, the hours. You went and bought a place in Milwaukee
Yep.
to go out and train to step into an octagon. Walk me through that whole process of wanting to cross over into the MMA world. I mean, I know you're a huge fan and still, remain to be one, but that whole process, what went down?
I always wanted to do it, and being on the road, 8 days a week for how long WWE people are on the road for, I could never train consistently. I had planned on leaving when my deal was up in 2000, like at the end of 2010 or 2011 or what it
Mhm.
was. And like that was kind of my plan because I always thought like if I was gonna train, it was never just gonna be a hobby for me. Like I would, to me it'd be like training to be a pro wrestler without stepping in the ring and wrestling in
Sure.
front of a crowd. So the idea was just I was going to leave. I needed time off anyway, but I would just devote a lot of time to full time training. And then whenever, I thought, because I wasn't at that time, I thought like I wasn't a big enough name to where somebody was just going to be like, hey, it's a spectacle, it's a freak show. Like everyone wants to watch you fight.
Yeah.
So I was just going to do it possibly what you would say the right way. I was going to train. I was going to do amateur fights. I was just, was going to just take my life in a different direction just because I
So
wanted to
that,
do it.
and you wanted to go amateur before deciding, hey, let's go full UFC.
Yeah, absolutely. Like
Yeah.
I did the way I did everything, the way everything unfolded was 100% backwards. And, everybody's journey in life is different. So I
Sure.
never bothered to try to compare my path to somebody else's path. I think it's easy for somebody to sit on the outside and be like, this bum just went right to the UFC and he
Of
didn't deserve
course.
it. But those people more often than not they don't understand business, let alone the fight business.
Well, it also comes down to, like I was saying, it's like the balls to be able to actually go, well, this is the opportunity that's in front of me. And you better believe I'm going to put in the work and do the best that I can to step in because that's just where life has led me to this point.
Well, that's kind of, I think a lot of people out there who are critical of me and the performances will say, "Oh, I'll get beat up for $1 million." My
Gosh.
retort to that was always, well, then do the work that I did to get to the point where somebody would offer you that kind of money because there would be an audience to see you fight. Like 73 Twitter followers doesn't equate to $1 million payday to fight, But like I said, everybody's path is different. And then I guess I got a little hot there at the end of my run in WWE, and I was faced with an opportunity. It was like re-sign for 3 more years, even though I was already shot. I was already pretty mentally and physically exhausted. Um, and I obviously re-signed, and then that kind of delayed everything for another 3 years. And then the idea was, let's do this before you get too old. And God, turns out I was too old.
Hi guys! To stay in on the know on all things oral sessions, please like, subscribe, share, pass off the word to your mother, your father, a friend, a grandfather, a grandmother, somebody at the grocery store, whoever you want. Keep spreading the good word. Please help to support your girl, and subscribe. Just hit the button. Just hit the button and subscribe to Oral Sessions.